Hello friends, welcome to this evening's yoga practice. The intention for this one is for it to be fairly short, a dynamic mix of movement and stillness. Perfect for an evening practice, to wind down, close the day. If we haven't met before, my name's Grace. I'm a yoga teacher from Sydney, and I'm so glad you chose to join me for this practice. To get started, make yourself comfortable in any seated position. If cross-legged's not for you, you can have your legs extended. If you find when you sit cross-legged that your knees are way up here, it might be helpful to grab a block, a folded towel, a stack of books, just to lift your hips up a little bit to give yourself a bit more space. And once you're comfortable, soften your gaze or close your eyes. Start to pay attention to all the points of your body that are in contact with the floor. Noticing the support, allowing yourself to soften into it. Allowing whatever you've brought with you to fade away from your awareness. As you start to focus on your breath, choosing one point, whether that's the tip of your nose, somewhere in your chest or belly, wherever it is that your breath is most apparent to you, and track one full breath cycle in, whether there's any pause, out, and whether there's a pause at the bottom. Can you tell when the next breath begins? Is there a definite beginning and end point to your breath today? Or is it flowing smoothly? Is it seamless? There's no right or wrong answer. Just notice. Allowing your shoulders to soften away from your ears. Maybe sighing out the breath on an exhale. Relaxing into your jaw. When you're ready for a little bit more movement, start circling the shoulders forwards and up with the inhale, back and down with the exhale. Moving in time with your breath. It might be faster or slower than mine, and that's okay. As I like to remind my students in every class, your practice is for you. All of my instructions are simply an invitation to explore movement and stillness in your body, moment by moment, changing direction, rolling the shoulders back and up, forwards and down. And if you'd like to add on more movement, you might circle the arms. Keep your elbows bent if you like. Make the movement big or small. Keeping that movement of the shoulders, circling back and up, forwards and down. Maybe going back the other way once more. Cactusing the arms as you exhale. Notice where you feel the sensations in your body. Breathing in and out through the nose, or in through your nose and out through your mouth if that feels better. One more like this. And gently finding stillness when you're ready. Start to nod the head, introducing gentle movement. And coming back to center, moving the head side to side, left to right, right to left. Letting the movement be slow. See if you can do it with your eyes open, letting your gaze slide without skipping or jumping, as a little bit of a challenge to yourself. I still notice that my gaze jumps. And that's okay. Coming back through center. Inhale, both arms overhead. And exhale, bring just the left arm down. Inhale, reach through the right fingertips. Exhale, lean to the left. Stretching into the right side of the body, drawing the left lower rib cage towards the left hip. On an inhale, come back through center. Exhale, right arm down, reaching through the left fingertips. And on an exhale, right ribs toward right hip. As you inhale, making space in the left side of the body. And the goal is to lift up and over, not to force the body, to let it feel light. Bringing your upper arm towards the ear on that left side. And gently making your way back through center. Release both arms down. Breathing in, breathing out. And gently making your way to all fours. Moving the block or the books if you were using them. Just set them aside. Planting your palms under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Spread your fingers as wide as you can. Really planting the palms of your hands. As you inhale, let the belly drop down, lifting your tailbone, lifting your gaze to look forwards and up. And then as you exhale, drawing the chin toward the chest, rounding through your spine. Inhaling to your cow and exhaling to your cat. Letting the movement be with your breath rhythm again. Whether that's faster or slower. Noticing how the movement feels. Noticing if there's any points of stiffness. It's okay if there is. Invite your breath to travel to those places. Invite a softening. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. There's no need to force anything. Exhaling back to neutral. Pause for a moment here, soften the shoulders. As you inhale, extend your right leg long. Press the heel away. Inhale, rock forward, come up onto the tiptoes. Exhale, press back. Press the heel away. Inhale, float that right leg. See if you can keep your hips level. And then on an exhale, draw the knee towards your nose. Give it a little bit of help if you need to. Step through between your hands. Inhale, come up onto your fingertips. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, start to shift your weight back. Move your hands to support as needed. Stop at the first point of resistance in the hamstring or the knee. Your toes can lift or stay grounded. Inhale, come forward. As deep as you like. Again, stopping when you feel resistance. You don't want to force. You want like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Exhaling to come back. Maybe it's more comfortable for you to sit all the way back in a half split. Maybe you grab your blocks and give yourself a bit more support. Maybe you place one block under the right hip. If you have a bolster handy, you could also place that. Just to give yourself a little bit more support. Pausing here for a few breaths. Lengthening into your spine, drawing the hips back, breathing into the stretch. Then on an inhale, coming forward. Shifting your hips gently side to side, maybe making little circles or figure of eights. Just checking in with how movement feels here. How loose or tight your hips are feeling this evening, this morning, whatever time it is that you're joining this practice. Then coming back to neutral. Gently stepping that right leg back. Ground the palms. Inhale through your cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale back to neutral. And extend the left leg long. Ground the toes, press the heel away. Press into the palms. Feel strong. On an inhale, shift your weight forward. And as you exhale, press the heel back as you shift your weight back. One more breath here. And then we're going to float that left leg. Again, see if you can keep the hips level. Inhale to prepare, and on an exhale, draw the knee forward. And we're going to step inside the hands. Give it a little bit of help if you need. Grab your blocks if you'd like a bit of extra support. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to shift your weight back. Remember, you can move your hands, move your blocks, use your fingertips, or sit all the way back. It's your choice. I'm going to do a really supportive practice today, and I'm going to sit on my block here because it feels nice, and I can. Lengthening into the spine with each inhale and softening with the exhale. Like on the other side, we'll take a couple of breaths here. And then on an inhale, gently making your way forward. Taking a moment to check in with the left side. Moving side to side, forwards and back, maybe making little circles or figure of eights. Checking in with how this hip feels. Is it the same or different to the right side? Is it feeling more spacious or more stiff than it did last time you moved in a position like this? Just noticing and allowing your body to be however it is right now. Gently making your way back, sliding that left leg back. Move your blocks aside if you were using them. Make your way into child's pose. Sliding the hips back over the heels, reaching through your arms, planting the palms and pressing into the mat. In an active resting pose. If you need a little bit more support here, you might try placing a block between your feet that you can sit on. This also would work with a bolster. You can do this with 2 blocks instead of 1. You might also try a block under your forehead. If it's heavy to hold your head up and it doesn't naturally reach the floor, bring the floor up to meet you. Noticing your breath, where it sits in the body. Is it high in your chest? Is it up in your shoulders? Is it deep in your belly? Can you breathe into the solar plexus, that space just beneath your rib cage? Imagine there's an umbrella there. And as you inhale, it opens into the front, back, and sides of your waist. As you exhale, allowing that umbrella to softly close. You can stay here as long as you like, but when you're ready for a little bit more movement, we're going to flow through a vinyasa sequence, moving the blocks out the way if you were using them. On an inhale, we rise to all fours. As you exhale, draw the elbows back, bend them, drawing the hips back. Inhale, rise to your cow, find your back bend. And exhale, send the hips back over the heels. Pause here to rest as long as you need. If your body's ready for more movement, continue to flow through your vinyasa. If you would like a slightly more physically challenging option, or a different option, inhaling to come to a kneeling plank. Exhaling, knees, chest, and chin meet the floor. Inhale, find your baby cobra. And exhale, press back, seat to heels for child's pose, or option to lift to your downward facing dog. If you want more, follow this next option. If the previous is right for you, come back to the elbow dip, or stay with the kneeling plank. Knees just chin or chaturanga into your back bend. If and only if you want more challenge, inhale to your plank. Exhale to lower, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, find your cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, press back. Seat to heels for child's pose or lift to your downward facing dog. Taking a pause here. Press into the palms of the hands. Spread the fingers wide. Draw your hips back. Notice your breath. Soften the shoulders. Flowing once more through the vinyasa of your choice, inhaling forward to all fours, kneeling plank or plank. Exhaling to lower, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale to find your back bend. And exhale, press back. Seat to heels for child's pose, lift to your downward facing dog. If you're taking downward facing dog, gently start to walk the heels, bending one knee at a time as you press the opposite heel away. If you're in your child's pose, focus on lengthening through your spine, softening into the shoulders, pressing the palms of your hands into the mat. One more full breath here. And then on an inhale, let's meet in all fours. Exhale, extend the right leg long. Inhale, float. Exhale, draw the knee through and step between your hands. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, can you lift your belly just off the thigh? Doesn't need to actually lift, just that intention. And on an inhale, rise to your crescent lunge. If you're feeling really wobbly, you might like to heel toe the foot a bit wider to give yourself a bit more stable base. Exhale, draw the elbows wide. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms to the mat. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee. Seal the back heel down. Inhale, rise. Find your warrior one. If your feet are a little bit too wide apart, step them a bit closer together. You'll know they're too wide if it's really feeling intense in your joints, if it's too much of a challenge for your body. Well, not even too much. If it's more of a challenge than you want at this time of the day. Check in with your own intention. Why did you decide to practice yoga right now? Looking for the effort between effort and ease, the balance between effort and ease. Inhale to your warrior one. Exhale, reaching through the fingertips. Inhale here, and exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, press the palms together, lift your gaze. Draw the right hip back. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Come up onto the back toes. Exhale, shift the weight back, ground that back heel. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, palms to the mat. Stepping back to your plank, maybe grounding the knees. Take your option of vinyasa or find a resting pose for a moment. Exhale, lower. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale to press back. Seat to heels for child's pose or lift to your downward facing dog. Breathing here for a moment in either your child's pose or your downward facing dog. Adding any movement that feels good for you, or holding in stillness. One more breath. And then on the next inhale, we'll meet in all fours. Extending the left leg long. Float the foot with an inhale. Exhale to step through between the hands. Find your balance. On an inhale, reach forward with your arms. Exhale, strong through the torso. Inhale to rise. Crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, palms to the mat. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee. Seal the back heel down. Inhale, rise. Finding your warrior one. Taking any adjustments you need. Drawing the left hip back this time as you plant the soles of your feet. Inhale, reach into the fingertips. Exhale, lean forward, pressing into the back foot. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Come up onto the back toes. Exhale, press the weight back. Inhale. And exhale, palms back to the mat. Stepping into the top of your mat, find your forward fold. If it's not comfortable to have your hands resting on the mat, bend your knees a little bit deeper. Maybe rest the hands on the shins, the thighs. You might even prefer to rest the elbows on the thighs to give yourself as much support as you need. You might also grab your block and place it in front of yourself. We don't want to be just dangling here, that's all. Give yourself some support. Notice your breath. Is it fast or slow? Is it smooth or a little bit sticky? Is it easy, easeful? Or does it feel a little bit pressured? Just listening to what your breath and your body are telling you. Softening into the knees, sink the hips back. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and rise. Adding a baby back bend if that feels good. And exhale, palms to heart center. We're going to do a little balance sequence now. Grounding your left foot Step the right foot back. Keeping your hands at heart center, or maybe on your hips if that feels better. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, shift your weight forward. Come up onto the back toes. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, weight into that front foot. And then notice if you can float the back foot. See if you can keep a straight line from your crown of your head through your neck to your tailbone to the back heel, so that as you lean forward, you're not just rounding like this. We're keeping the spine long, keeping that long straight line, lifting as we tilt. And maybe you come deeper, maybe you just come just a centimeter or two off the floor. Exhale, touch down anytime you need. Rising again on the inhale. Maybe you hold your modified warrior 3 for 3 to 5 full breaths. Maybe you flow in and out with movement the whole time. It's your practice and you get to choose. Landing the back foot if you were in your flight position the whole time. Inhale to rise. Exhale, extend the arms. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, hands to heart center as you step back to the top of the mat. Taking a little pause. Give your legs a shake. Shifting your weight into the right foot this time. Stepping the left leg back. Bringing your hands to heart center or to your hips. Whichever feels more stable for you. Inhale to prepare. And as you exhale, shift your weight forward. Inhale, coming up onto the toes. That back foot. Exhale, shift your weight back. Inhale, maybe you float. Exhale, maybe you stay, maybe you touch down. Keeping that long line, choose your option for the next 3 to 5 breaths. Whether that looks like this, or whether that looks like touching down with each exhale. Rising again with each inhale. It's okay if you wobble. It's okay if you keep both feet grounded. And just shift the weight forward, coming up onto the toes. And shift the weight back as you exhale. If you're flying, gently land now. On an inhale, come back to standing. Check in with your breath, check in with your balance. Extend the arms, soften the shoulders. Inhale to reach overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms. Drawing the shoulder blades back and down. Inhale. As you exhale, hands to heart center. Stepping into your mountain pose. Pressing the palms together. Sending energy down through the soles of your feet, into the mat, into the ground. drawing in whatever you need just now. Stability, groundedness, steadying energy. And then gently making your way down to sit in the middle of your mat. We're going to start winding down now. From here, gently making your way all the way down to the mat. Make yourself comfortable here. Rock side to side, maybe windscreen wipe at the legs. And then hugging both knees in towards your chest. Take a full deep breath. Keeping the right knee close to your chest. Gently release the left leg. You can keep the knee bent, or you can extend it long if you'd prefer. On an inhale, taking hold lightly behind the thigh, extend that leg, flex the ankle, point the toes. Maybe you make little circles. Maybe you stay with this flex and point movement, matching the movement to your breath. If you'd extended the left leg long, gently draw it back in now to be bent. Drawing the right knee towards your chest. And then settle the right foot over the left thigh. Finding your figure four. You might stay right here, or you might like to take hold of the back of the left thigh. Gently drawing the left knee towards you as you float the right knee away. Flexing both ankles. Might choose to stay here and just breathe for the next 3 to 5 breaths. Or you might like to gently rock side to side. Making the movement as fast or as slow, as big or as small as feels right for you. And if you find a point in the movement that you think, this is the perfect stretch for me right now, stay there. Breathing in through the nose and out through your mouth or nose. In and out. One more full breath. In, out. Gently making your way back to center. Release the left leg down. Uncross the right knee. Draw the left knee in towards your chest. Taking hold lightly behind the thigh, extend that left leg. Your choice to keep the right leg as it is or to extend it away. As you flex and point the left toes, the left ankle. Moving with your breath, maybe taking little circles. You can try both and decide which feels right for you today. Allowing your shoulders to soften, letting both hips be supported by the mat. And then gently drawing that right knee back in. If it was extended along the mat, come back now. Bending the left knee, draw the left foot across the right thigh. Softly allow the left knee to ease away. Flexing both ankles, maybe taking hold of the right thigh. Draw the right knee towards you. Gently rocking side to side. Moving with your breath. Whether that's fast or slow, big movements or small. And again, you can choose to keep moving. Or if you find just the right spot for your stretch today, where it feels better to stay in stillness, stay there. Breathing in through your nose, softly exhaling. 2 more full breaths. In and out. In and softly releasing. Gently coming back to center. Releasing both legs down. Taking a moment for any last movements that your body might want or be asking for. Maybe that's to windscreen wipe at the legs. Maybe that's to take happy baby, or to hug your knees into your chest. If you're feeling a little bit cold at this point, it's very normal for the body temperature to drop. You might grab a blanket or add an extra layer of clothing. I'm going to try and do this without getting up off the floor. And then find yourself a comfortable final resting pose. That might be with arms and legs fully extended in Shavasana. Or it might look like keeping your knees bent, setting your feet towards the edges of your mat and letting the knees meet in the middle, like a little pyramid or mountain shape. I find that this is a little bit more supportive for my lower back. If it's feeling a little bit stiff or sore, or I just want a bit more support and a nourishing stretch and rest, I might choose this option. Softening your gaze or closing your eyes. Noticing all the points of your body that are in contact with the mat. Scanning down from the top of your head, down through your hair, over your forehead, your eyes and eyelids, your nose, your cheeks. Softening into the jaw, maybe taking a little yawn. Might like to tuck the chin slightly. Relaxing your cheeks, your lips, your chin. Scanning down through the back of your neck. Noticing whatever sensations are there. If there's any tension, that's okay. Send your exhale to those places with the invitation to soften, just a fraction. Scanning down from the shoulders through each arm, noticing whatever sensations are there. Whether there's warmth or coolness, whether there's any tingling, whether it feels light or heavy. Perhaps you notice an absence of sensation. Whatever you notice, scanning down through the elbows, the forearms, your wrists, the back of the hands, the palms of the hands, all the way to your fingertips. Scanning back up to the shoulders, down over your chest and upper back, through the mid-back, your lower back, your chest and belly, down into the lower abdomen. Noticing whatever sensations are there. Warmth or cool, weight or lightness, any tingling or anything else. Checking in with your hips and pelvis. Offering your body gratitude for the way it holds you and allows you to move throughout your day. Scanning down through each leg, the upper legs, the back of the legs, your knees, back of the knees, your shins, the back of your calves, your ankles, tops of the feet, soles of the feet, each of your toes. Noticing whatever sensations are there, warmth or coolness, pressure, lightness, any tension or stiffness, any sensations of ease, any tingling or numbness or absence of sensation. Just noticing. Perhaps you notice a feeling of light or dark, or a color surrounding you. Just noticing. Allowing yourself to be in this moment. To be supported and held. Completely safe here. You're welcome to stay right here as long as you wish. You might like to pause the video and play your own music. Press start again when you're ready to come out. And if that's now, gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Slowly bringing movement back to your fingers and toes. Maybe circling the wrists and ankles. When you're ready, extend both arms overhead. Extending the legs long. Take a deep breath in and a big yawn on the exhale. Drawing one knee and then the other into your chest. Rocking side to side or forwards and back. Take any last movements that you need. And then when you're ready, gently make your way to one side. I like to extend my left arm overhead and rock to the side using my right arm for support. If you're going the other way, right arm extends, left arm for support. Extend the top leg away. And when you're ready, gently come back to a seated position. Might be cross-legged, might be with your legs extended. You might grab that block again to sit on. Allowing yourself to settle. On an inhale, circle, sweep the arms up overhead. Letting the palms meet, drawing the hands to heart center. As you breathe in, inviting gratitude in. Thanking yourself for making the time to spend listening to yourself, being present with your body, being kind to yourself through this practice. If you wish to join me, we bow gently as we say, Namaste. The light that's in me sees and recognizes the same is in you. The love that's in me recognizes the love in you. The grace, the hope, the joy in me sees and recognizes the same in you. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. And I'll see you next time.